And we are live. This is doing a little Friday Prince Talk. Just got through doing a show here in Hawaii. Not in Hawaii, but I did the show in Hawaii tonight. Great show, by the way. Wearing some EDP merchandise today. Shout out to my buddy Jamish down there in Hawaii. So we're just going to chop it up a little bit and just talk about the market week. Richard, what's going on? I know you'll be here. As you guys come in, give it a thumbs up. Had a pretty good week this week, right? We've seen a nice little rebound in the crypto world. We've seen a nice little rebound in the market. The market shot back up. I won't say shot back up, but it climbed back up to 25,000. What's Chad J? What's going on, my man? So give me some thumbs up. You own 400 shares of stock, Richard. What stocks do you have? So if you brought stocks probably earlier this week or last week, remember last week when everybody was like, oh, Dow Jones crashed 1,000 points, the stock market is crashing, and what are we going to do, and whatever the case, look at that Coca-Cola. You know, you falling behind Warren Buffett, Richard. That's a nice dividend. And stay tuned for that dividend video, Richard. I'm going to do a little dividend video. You got Microsoft, he got Ford. Let me guess, he got T-Mobile, or he got Verizon. What else you got, Richard? Johnson & Johnson, okay, J&J. So, yeah, those are some pretty good dividend-paying stocks. But we see Bitcoin, a cryptocurrency market. AMD, what are your ideas on AMD? Chad J, I really can't say about AMD, even though that's the chip company, right? The microchip company that makes for gaming system and something like that. As you guys come in and you like me doing these Prince Talks lives, I'm trying to do these on Friday nights. Let me know if you guys like doing this on Friday night. And did had a great week. AMD, I really can't say about AMD. Richard says I type too much. It switched me. Oh, let me give you guys some great news I got. Who remembers the video that I uploaded speaking at the Denver Board of Education? I spoke at the Aurora Board of Education and I spoke at the Denver Board of Education about teaching financial literacy, teaching kids about investing. I thought it was pretty crazy that kids didn't understand dividends, indexes, stocks, bonds, mutual funds, all the other stuff like that. So I went down to the Board of Education and yep, Chris Wick says Bitcoin 25,000 by the summer. Supposed to be 64,000 by the summer, right? Yeah, you did comment on it, but I got some great news. I got some great feedback. I got it led to me getting a couple of meetings with, starting. You're doing good work. Thank you. So I got a meeting with the Board of Education throughout the last 2 weeks. I had a couple of meetings with the Aurora's Board of Education, key figures or whatnot. Long story short, they contacted me last week, and starting next month, what I didn't know, Aurora, Colorado, is under the process of, I hate speaking about things in the future, but it's good news, and I know only true fans are going to listen and chime in and talk to this, but it's just letting you guys know about my week. They contacted me, and they're under the process of redoing their math curriculum. And they wanted me to come in to help them add financial literacy to the math curriculum for all of their middle schools and high schools in Aurora, in this district, which is like 55 schools, that they want to add financial literacy to the math curriculum. That is crazy. So, okay, let's see. I brought 109 of marijuana stock. I brought a few shares of ASG energy stocks. Also brought Fast Brick Room. Okay, nice. Got yourself a contact. Yeah, Chad J. Yes, man. That was major. That's like the biggest thing that they were open to do. I know a girl named Nikki. I guess you can say she was a only company that's allowed. But anyway, that was major news that I got this week about sitting down with the Board of Education to bring financial literacy to added into the math curriculum, which I think should be done around the nation. I think we should have a standard, uh, just like we have every other standard, like a standard of reading, a standard of everything. Because I saw a crazy statistic here in Colorado, put out by the Colorado Board of Education, that most of the kids already in high school have credit cards. And most of the kids that have credit cards can't even pass a basic financial literacy exam. So I think it's almost a crime to give someone a credit card knowing they don't understand it. I know that's what the financial industry prey upon. That's how they make their money. That's what banks prey upon. But which is fine. But we should know that these kids at least should be educated upon. These kids should at least be educated upon what is the APR, what is the interest rate, how does interest affect you, and things like that. So I thought that was a very interesting fact. And next month I will be at the Colorado Board of Education. Yes, most kids have no idea. Congrats, Breezy. Yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate all the good comments and bad comments. Some people, Richard was criticizing me about putting the video up for whatever reason, but the video did very well. You know, they got on my Facebook page, got a bunch of people shared it on my Facebook and Instagram and stuff like that. People reached out to me and told me it was great things, and it started them all. Prince, at least use my homework idea, please. Yes, that's great. All that's going to be discussed, Richard. That's going to be discussed. I want to make it homework. I just wanted to make an after-school program, but they're like, hey, we want to add this into the curriculum, so where kids have to take this. And they're even talking about doing a financial literacy class in the Aurora schools. Aurora School District is 55 schools. You're talking about over 40-something thousand students now will be exposed to financial literacy, whether they like it or not, just like they're exposed to a bunch of other bull crap that I don't even use. In my regular life, I know the area of pi, but I don't know when the last time I used the area of pi. In my regular life, like just walking around like, oh yeah, look at that circle there, that's 3.14, but everybody knows the area of pi, right? But who really uses the area of pi? Don't get me wrong now, some people got a technical job. Look at that Breezy 719. You know. Why do you know that, Breezy? How often have you used that Breezy 719? How often have you used the area of pi? Give me some thumbs up if you guys like this. And I asked the Board of Education, everyone needs financial literacy advice. Exactly, Chad J. So I turned around, give me some thumbs up, guys. I see that we got how many people in here? We need some more thumbs up. Never, right, Breezy? Me either. But how many people in this room have had a credit card, will use a credit card, had an interest rate, had dealt with loans, dealt with investing, was offered a 401k, a 413, a Roth IRA, technology stocks, stuff like that, right? So that's the way I look at it. So that's the way I look at the investing world. So. And I think that, they're preyed upon in the financial industry. They're relied upon you running up your credit card, not having the ability to pay it back. So that's what people rely upon and things like that. So I thought that, hey, this is a crime. Everybody should have financial literacy. Everybody. Why not kids have it? So that was great news. That was great news. That blew my mind today and things like that. And for you guys who don't follow me, I have a nonprofit called the Global Children's he said, used to hustle in high school. Yep. So I used to go to. I started a nonprofit last year called the Global Children's Financial Literacy Foundation, and what I did was I had Marquise, an ex-NFL veteran, Marquise Ogden, for all you football fans out there. Richard, you know how to write a check, but who writes checks these days? I write one check. I mean, I don't even think most places won't even take a check. But anyway, that's besides the point. The Global Children's Financial Literacy Foundation. Richard, how old are you, Richard? You got to at least be like 45 if you out here writing checks. Not too many people even take checks. I wish I would. What I did was I teamed up with the National Financial Literacy Council. He's 14. 31. Richard, why are you writing checks at 31? Why are you writing checks, and who are taking your checks at the age of 31 in 2018? The only place I know that probably takes a check is maybe when you pay your rent or mortgage or something like that. Yeah, exactly. That's the only person, Richard. So he can, so he can bounce. But that's the only person. That's one check that you write. You know, calm down, Richard. But anyway, okay. T-Way 30 says I'm new to investing. 37 years old. Had to teach myself, and I'm sharing my knowledge with my 19-year-old and 12-year-old. Just opened my son E-Trade. Congratulations, T-Way 30. Hopefully, I can change that with one school at a time by bringing financial literacy into a whole district here in Denver, Colorado. I think that's a true crime that you're 37 years old and have to teach yourself about investing. When we all know we live in the richest country in the world, why nobody teaches this? So what I decided to do, I decided to get up and do something about it. I decided to be the change, to challenge your city officials, challenge the politicians, trying to break the bro cycle in the family. That's true. But that's the thing about it. So that's the thing I love about it and whatnot. Look at Richard, now he turned into a little keyboard warrior. But that's the thing about it. That's the thing I aimed at and did, not whatever, right? So anyway, but that was a great week that I had, for getting the call from Aurora's Board of Education. So, and we're doing that up on our nonprofit organization, the Global Children's Financial Literacy Fund. But you remember last week, I'm glad for you people out there. Some people hit me up, and I'm going to get more into the bonds market, talking about bonds, talking about, stocks could be ethical, maybe whatnot. But I look at it this way. Why do you invest? What's the underlying reason to invest? If I was looking to do something moral, I would go give to charity, give to a nonprofit organization. Hello, it's Damien. What's going on? What do you think of Amazon stock as a buy at the 200-day moving average of 650? That depends. Do you plan on holding it for a long time? What is your risk level with Amazon? High risk, low risk? I can't be like, yeah, go buy Amazon, because the thing about Amazon, buying K buys food stocks. So you're looking at going a long time. Hello, it's Dandy. Are you high risk or low risk? And then, like we said, the stock market got down to about 23,000, if I'm not mistaken, 23, 22,000. The stock market got down to before it started its climb back up. Oh, if you're a high risk player, okay, I'm gonna do hello, Dandy. If you're a high risk player and you're long term, I would say go for Amazon. I would say Amazon would be a go. If that was me personally. That's me personally, my personal take. Prince, do you hold any technology stocks? How about pharmaceutical? Yes, I do. I do own some Microsoft. I do have some Apple. And I have Google. Those are my technology guys that because I use Google every day. Pharmaceuticals, Chad J, they're too crazy. Pharmaceuticals do these big. Yeah, Lockheed Martin's another good one. LMT, is that Lockheed Martin? J&J. So anyway, so the pharmaceuticals do like this, and then they do this. They can just take off with one approval from the FDA or anything like that. So that's why pharmaceuticals are hard to grab. Yeah, hello, it's Daniel. You're right. Apple, ever since Steve Jobs have died, Apple has lost its innovation. Yet all government defense stocks are up. No shit. Yes, because we have President. Sorry if you have kids, or cover your ears. Because we have President Trump in office, and every time, usually when a Republican is in office, they put a lot of money into government contracts. They beef up the military with most Republicans. So it's everybody know war stocks will go up, Lockheed Martin, things like that. But I want to make sure I answer this question. Pharmaceuticals, I can't pick them. So with pharmaceuticals, if I was interested in that industry, I would go with a pharmaceutical ETF, exchange traded fund. I can't pick a pharmaceutical. Some of them, they just sit there, and all of a sudden they just take off. As soon as they get approved, or they discover something or whatever, they just take off and go to the ceiling. Also, let's talk about Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett made news this week. Warren Buffett dumped his IBM. He dumped his IBM and picked up a pharmaceutical company. What pharmaceutical company did Warren Buffett pick up this week? Do anybody out there know? You know, does anybody out there know the pharmaceutical company? The pharmaceutical jumped up 8%. Right? Richard says, I like Trump. I knew it, Richard. Yeah, he's talking about Boeing, Lockheed Martin, LLL, those defense stocks. Yeah, use them when Republicans in office. Because at the end of the day, when you invest, you're looking to make money. Jeremy McFadden, have you heard of automatic crypto trading bots? I've heard mine so I had mine for about a week, and I had made a few thousand. Should I continue to use it? I ain't never heard about automatic crypto trading bots. I heard of mining. I heard of Bitcoin mining, automatic crypto trading bots. Can you explain that more to me, Jeremy? I have to look into that. Chad J, do you roll the dice with any stocks under $5? No. My wild stock right now is JBTC. That's pretty much like a little Bitcoin or whatnot. But exactly, Teva. That's exactly what Warren Buffett did. I bet y'all Googled it too, didn't you? So no, I don't. I don't hold any stocks below $5. I don't get into the penny stock range. I did that. I failed at it miserably. You'll come off better in penny stock game by shorting the stocks, not by owning them. In most cases, every now and then you hit the lottery. And when I look at a lot of the Bitcoin people out there, I know a lot of guys, people that are buying Bitcoin. It's like lottery tickets. They're like, "What? How much money did you make?" Wow. I heard this guy made millions. Guess what? I got $500. I got $1,000. I got two. Oh, it's not mining. Well, I haven't heard of that, Jeremy McFadden. I haven't heard of that. I got to look into that. I got to get educated on. Let me write that down. Automated crypto trading bots. What the heck does let me write that down. 1 second. Automatic crypto trading bots. Oh, I just got through doing a show today. I just got off a show in Hawaii about 30 minutes ago. Algorithm trading? Okay, so it kind of is like robot trading. And that's what it sounds like, robot trading. That's becoming a big thing or whatnot. Scott's Miracle Growth? I don't know what somebody's talking about. I'm kind of losing the conversation in the room. But I did a show today that I thought was awesome. I'm going to try to get it out on the channel tomorrow. I did it by a guy named Dr. Watkins. I think he was out of Atlanta, Georgia. And what Dr. Watkins did, he talked about getting a line of credit for businesses. How businesses can secure a line of credit. A lot of people write me and ask me, "Hey, I'm looking for investors. Would you like to invest into my company? Would you like to invest into my idea?" But I think Dr. Watkins, we sat down, he spoke about him giving out lines of credit in business, what he looks for, and stuff like that. Okay. So tomorrow. So let me stroll back in here. Okay. It's not Bitcoin mining. Some brick road buy. Okay. Okay. It's essentially day trading that automatically buys and sells. Okay. Yeah, Jeremy McFadden. It's a different name. Automatic crypto. That's just robot trading. Never heard of it. That's pretty much an automated way of people. Some people use that for stock market. They have robots that go in there and trade you, right? Keith Reynolds, what's going on? My man Keith is in the building, man. Keith Reynolds been holding me down for a long time. Do you see a bear market coming soon? And when, in your opinion? Do I see a bear market coming soon? Right? Last week, everybody was going crazy about the stock market went down 1,000 points, 2,000 points, and everybody thought, "Oh my God, end of the world." And I told everybody, whatever, hold on to it. A little correction, whatever. Now we pretty much, because you got to think about it. Stocks take the stairs up, but take the elevator down. So stocks go up like this, but they go down like that. Stairs up, elevator down. That's how stocks usually move. So when they correct in a major way. Relax. Oh, I almost forgot to say friends. Okay. So anyway, do I see a bear market approaching? I've been waiting on the bear market since 2015. I've been waiting on the bear market. 2008, we had our recession. 2009 was we bottomed out. 2010 was the start of the bull market. And you're talking about 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013, 14, 15, 16, 17. Now we're at 18. Are we going to hit another, according to the January barometer, if I said that right, if I didn't butcher that, this is supposed to be another bullish year. Can you do a video on buying and selling puts on TD Ameritrade? HP Boy 41. I think I got a video on buying and selling calls and puts on TD Ameritrade. Let a bot touch your cash. So anyway, when we look at it, yes, I've been waiting on the bear market to come in since 2015, but it hasn't happened in 2016. It hasn't happened in 2017, but it has to happen. It has to happen. A bear market is coming, but so prepare for the bear. I did a video on preparing your portfolio for a bear market. Prepare for the bear. Prepare for the bear market. How can you prepare for the bear market? Just like Keith Reynolds did. Keith Reynolds did something crazy where he sold off his equities. He sold off his stocks when the stock market hit 26,000, and now he has some cash. Now you can look into bonds, but this is the thing about it. One way to prepare for stocks, prepare for a downfall, is look at dividend paying stocks who's paid historically over time, right? When do you think the bear market will come? The bear market, this ugly bear, I will say the bear market will be here. I'm only speculating, because if I was this good to know when a bear market would come, I'd be a very wealthy man. But I'm not that good. At least not yet, at least. If I was to project when a bear market would come, I would say next 12 to 15 months. But I'm not really concerned with a bear market at this time because I'm a long-term investor. Even when the stock market went down in the last week or two, 1,000 points, 2,000 dropped down or whatnot, or whatever the case may be. When it dropped down, I still was collecting dividends, right? So since I was collecting dividends from the ETFs, I didn't care at all, right? Richard, what's going on with you, man? What are you doing? Jeremy, he's using a robot trader. For you guys out there don't know about the bot traders and the robot traders, these are like robots pretty much find a way to trade your stocks for you. They have an algorithm. They figure out a way to trade the stocks for you, and some people utilize them. Some people say they're very successful, and some people say they're not. I don't know what to exactly think about that. The only thing I would do is compare your robot trader, benchmark your portfolio. Benchmark your portfolio means compare your robot trader to your S&P 500, right? Compare your robot trader to the S&P 500. If they are beating the S&P 500, what are the fees? Ask yourself, what are the fees? They're beating the S&P 500. They deserve your money. So Jeremy McFadden, he's trying to share news on these robot crypto traders. And I guess what they're going to do is they're going to buy high, sell low, whatever the case may be. I'm not that good. 93% of professional day traders can't do it. So I'm not that great. Good luck, Jeremy. Get your money, Chad. So yeah, Jeremiah. What is it, Jeremiah Prince? What's your view on marijuana stocks? Marijuana stocks right now, I know marijuana is the future. I know it. I live here in Denver. You can pull over in Colorado. People say it's wrong ethically. Why isn't alcohol wrong? Whoa, 20% fee on automatic money made? Jeremy, am I saying that? If Mr. McFadden, this is what I want you to do. Take what you invested, what is the percentage that you're making after the fees? Ask me that question. So if you think marijuana is unethical, okay, I see what you're saying here. T130 is saying I made a list of the stocks that are on the S&P 500 with the dividend. Okay, I've seen people do that, right? They use the S&P 500 list of stocks because usually those are the top 500 companies in America, and they use that to design a portfolio. Booze isn't ethical. That's if I can get drunk, somebody else smoke weed. What's the difference? A drunk man and a high man on marijuana. I don't think I ever heard somebody overdosing on marijuana, but I think you can drink too much alcohol. I myself do partake in alcohol, but I don't do marijuana. But yes, so you can use that. That's a great way to build a dividend paying portfolio, right? That's a very great way of building a dividend paying portfolio of a lot of blue chip stocks, right? And when the stock market goes down, just like last week, I wasn't worried. Stock market went down, I was collecting dividends. Now it's going back up, great, right? GEO stock. Private prison stocks. Do you think prison is unethical? Private prisons are unethical, right? So I want to ask that question, Mr. McFadden. How much money are you making after the 20% fees? That is crazy high. That's ridiculous high. After the fees, what is your return on investment? And benchmark it. When I say benchmark, who knows what that means? I don't like GoPro. Okay, back to marijuana. Marijuana is the future. I think marijuana is the future big time. But the only bad thing about marijuana is the only bad thing about marijuana is I don't know which company is going to rear its ugly head and take over the industry. I'm trying to figure out what is the best marijuana company, who has the potential. Because with every industry, social media, fast food is like Burger King, McDonald's, Wendy's. Soft drinks, Coca-Cola, Pepsi, and Dr. Pepper. When you look at big retail stores, everybody can openly grow. T-Wing, is that a marijuana stock company? So those are the ones I'm trying to figure out. But I definitely know it's the future. People going to be buying marijuana like cigarettes. Okay, I'll look into that one. Okay, 80%. You made it. That's after fees. So after fees, you made an 80% return on your money. Over what time period, Mr. McFadden? He said, I won't rent or hire a pot user, the Boy Scouts. The banks need to start accepting the weed industry's money first. So, yeah, because you got to think about it. You got Colorado here is legal. Washington is legal. I think California just became legal. And I think it slowly is going to. Okay, MJN. I definitely remember MJNA and American. Okay, so that's the one I still have to do research. That's great. If you make an 80% return on your investment, I got to say, over how long, though? American is in Denver. Exactly. This is the weed capital of the world right now, Denver, Colorado. You know what? I may try to look them up. American. Let me look them up. I'm going to see can I get them on the show. American. I want to reach out to the CEO to come talk about marijuana stocks. Y'all think that'd be a cool interview? Y'all think that'd be a cool interview to learn about the marijuana industry? CEO. See, can I get him on? He said, I'll troll that show. Richard, what do you live here in Colorado, right? Richard, where do you live? I think you said you live in Colorado. Go to the weed stores. No, I don't go to the weed stores. Active duty military, and we're not allowed to partake in marijuana. So I don't even want to get close to that stuff. Uh, I don't have marijuana users around me personally. I don't use marijuana. My wife doesn't use marijuana. I've never done marijuana before in my life, to be honest with you. So, but I don't have nothing against anybody, but I can't have that stuff on me. So, but yeah, if I can get in contact, 5 years, Chris Wicks. I retired 5 years. I need to go, but he said I need to go. But if you'd like to know more about bot, just hit my inbox. He's making 80%. That's crazy. Yes, from a business, having a criminal justice. Okay, see, Richard, so you're right here in Colorado, and it's kind of big that you are not for marijuana. That's kind of crazy. I thought you probably love marijuana. 5 years, Chris Wicks. That's when I retire. But yeah, I definitely want to check it out. I'm going to reach out to American. I don't use it either, but if it's on the stock market, then I want the profits. I'm right here with you. I buy a marijuana stock company in a heartbeat. I'm here to make money. I'm not here to be ethical and moral. I leave that for somebody else, right? I'm ethical with people. But if I was your financial advisor and you tell me your objective is to make money, then I'm there to make money as long as it's legal. If it's legal, if you don't mind buying a prison stock, if you don't care it's on the market is wrong, I leave that. I have 3 stocks in marijuana, MJ friendly. Exactly, right? I'm not here to be the most ethical person and say, oh, well, marijuana is a bad thing, and I'm not a lawmaker, right? If someone is there to make money, it's listed on the stock exchange, it's offered as an asset class, it's regulated by the SEC, it's not some type of scam, why not? You're right, William Self. What's going on, my man Self? William Self. Snowflakes. Snowflakes in here? Who the heck is a snowflake? Oh, my goodness. But anyway, that's the way we go. So I'm right there with you. So I look at it and say, if you're here to make money, make money. I don't have a problem with buying marijuana stocks at all. Let's see here. Okay. What is all our chat messages? Private prisons help losers become better people. Pot causes psychological issues. What about alcohol? You know what I'm saying? What about alcohol? You know what I mean? What do we have to say? How people say prisons, things like that. And, but you got to think about it. When you're investing, liquor causes DUIs. What about health issues? When we look at that, and we all know what cigarettes do. Proven. We all know cigarettes will kill you. Well, it's a lot of food that'll kill you. Probably when I get off this live, I'm probably going to go eat something that's going to kill me, too. Kidney disease, liver disease, heart disease, all the stuff I shouldn't eat, but I eat anyway because it tastes good. Going down, then I regret it, and then I probably drink alcohol with it. So, but hey, it's your life. Try to exercise, try to do better with it. Hey, at least I'm drinking water, right? But anyway, it is at 35 minutes almost. I enjoy you guys for stopping by and talking to me. What the? Bobby is a fool. I'm not gonna repeat what you wrote. LOL, Rich Chill. Oh my God, this Bobby is a fool. He says, "Is vodka in my cup?" No, it is water. It is. Water is in my cup. I usually drink water because living in Colorado, my mouth gets dry a lot when I talk a lot, so I sip water. No, I don't sip alcohol on Facebook Live. I save that for off camera. But that's to teach his own. People say alcohol. Some people say cigarettes. Some people that invest into cigarette companies, alcohol companies. It's Planned Parenthood. People don't want to invest into those companies because it's unethical. If it's unethical to you, don't invest in it. Don't invest in it. That's your own personal belief. There are plenty of asset classes out there that you probably can get into that are more ethical for you. You know, if you're against abortions and you don't want to invest in a Planned Parenthood, I wouldn't tell you to do it, right? So don't invest into it. But I'm going to do a little bit more on the bond market. I'm going to do a little bit more stuff to look out for people. You guys stay tuned for all that other good stuff. You know. But anyway, that was a great conversation. Great conversation talking to you guys. Give me some thumbs up if you like what I do. Give me some thumbs up if you like the Prince Talks. I'm going to try to do these every Friday night. I got an excellent show coming out tomorrow for anybody out there looking who has a business venture, looking for consultancy, looking to get their business started up. Definitely look out for that. All right? So that's the way I look out for it. That's the way it's going to happen. Definitely appreciate you guys for stopping by. And definitely appreciate everybody for coming through. I'm about to get out of here and enjoy my Friday night. And I will talk to you guys later. Look out for all the videos that they drop. Hit the bell icon. You guys have a great President's Day weekend. I'll see you guys next week. Peace. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and all of the great stuff and all that good stuff. So y'all take it easy. Peace. Be safe. I'm out. Good night, Chad. Y'all have a good night. Cool. And it probably will be some vodka in my cup later on. All right. Thank you, guys. Peace.